Hello everyone, Zenify here, and today I'm back in the wonderful world of Archeage, and today I'm going to be looking at Mirage Isle, which is kind of like a special place where you can go to. It's like an entire island devoted to kind of like shops, and it's a place where you're eventually going to be able to buy some of the premium stuff like cool costumes and cosmetic stuff, but it's where you can go to buy plans for things for the actual game. So like if you want to get a house or a boat or whatever, it's where you go. And basically anywhere where there's an auctioneer, there'll be one of these portals next to him, and this is the portal that takes you to Mirage Isle. So let's go through it. Okay, so here I am in Mirage Isle. It's a neutral zone, so there's members of the other faction here, but they can't attack me and I can't attack them. And you know, it's a really weird place. It's just, I mean, look at this. Look at him in his shorts and stuff. Because there is lots of kind of cosmetic gear you can get in the game, and it does have stats on it as well, so it does actually have a use. Like this here, my cape I got from the cloak I got from the joining the alpha. You see, it has remaining time 22 days, so it's counted as kind of a costume, but it does give me stats like movement speed, and I've enchanted it. But all costumes have a kind of cooldown, which is good. That's quite cool. I think over here you got some of the costumes and stuff. What's this woman do? Okay, so basically you can trade the Gilder Stars, which is something you get from doing trade runs, which I'll probably go through in the next video. And you can kind of trade them in for some of the currency stuff. So it's not like you have to pay to get kind of like cool stuff. You can earn it as well, which is good. So this is Mirage Isle. There's nothing over here yet by the looks, but yeah. So there's different sections to it. So you've kind of got the Harani Keep, Nurant Keep. This is where both factions kind of spawn. And then you've got the docks where you can go to buy ships. Homes where you can buy homes. Mounts and gliders where you can get different things to them, and vehicle designs there. And then there's also some other things like furniture or whatever. And it's always sunny here as well. Nice galleon down there. And the reason why there's two docks and two sets of houses is because Nian are part of the western kind of faction, and we're part of the eastern faction, and they do actually have different designs for things. So over here you can see that's the traditional kind of galleon design, and over here there isn't one there. Well, I assure you it's different. And I think, yeah, you kind of get different types of castle as well. So over there you can see it's kind of the traditional castle, it's a bit blurred out. Over here it's kind of an eastern style castle. And so there's two sides of everything, but there's multiple versions of each of the kind of styles as well. So I'm just gonna head down into this section because this is the part I'm kind of leaning towards. Where's my glider? Glider, got you equipped. No. There we go. Okay, so the great thing about Mirage Isle is that the things that are really big, it shows you a miniature version of them. So these are some of the kind of beach houses you can get on display, but then as you see here, it shows you a little version here, and that's how you buy them. Well, that's how you buy the design for it. You have to actually build it yourself. It's quite nice. Little hut. And then over here, you've got the ships. I'm not quite sure what this ship is. I think that might be the party boat. Look at that glorious. Okay, so there's a rowing boat that everyone starts off with. Then there's the clipper, which I can almost get. I have 29 of these, and then I'll be able to get the design, and then I'll just need to get the necessary materials. It will set up a dry dock, and then I can build it, which is quite nice. This is the galleon. This is the version of the one over there, but the eastern version, which is, you know, quite cool. But I think I prefer the one over there. And here's a fishing boat. It's just like a little paddle boat, like that. I wonder if I can actually get onto this. Ow! I seem to have failed horribly. I'm pretty sure this is like the party boat. Pretty. Okay, so over here on the map, this is Irani Homes. This is kind of the eastern style of homes. This is where you can purchase kind of houses. This is the smallest house, and like the kind of shack, there's a miniature version here, so you can, you know, walk up to it, click on it, purchase it. 15 Gilder stars. It's not as much as a... Oh no, it's Gilder stars. Don't mind me. And then you've got kind of the slightly bigger house, and then you've got the slightly bigger one, and then you work your way all the way up, and you've got kind of massive ones like this. And these are pretty damn cool. Have a look inside this one quickly. So they're not furnished or anything, because you have to build all that stuff yourself. And you got a nice balcony. And I think these are windows, aren't they? Got windows, yeah they are. Okay. I think I'll get on me donkey. Yes. It's probably worth mentioning that the donkey mount is something I'll probably go over in the next video when I talk about trade runs. But it's basically like the only mount you can use when you're doing trade runs. So because they can carry a lot. But so yeah, that's kind of the houses, whatever. And then if we go over here, we've got some of the other cool stuff. So over here we've got kind of the mount place. You can see there's loads of people over there, and that's because that's where you can test out mounts. But say if you were to go to the horse bit here and have a look, 30 Nui tiers, and then you can buy a cub and you raise it and whatever. And then this is where you can get some different donkeys. There are a lot of other mounts in the game, it's just they're the kind of the basic mounts. Okay, so if we head up the road a bit on Mirage, we'll come to the kind of glider section. And although you do get gliders as you level up, I think I've got a quest here. When I get level 25, I get this glider here. Well, actually, I don't think it's that glider. It's a slightly different glider, but basically you can work way up the tiers. And then there's like lots of different ones here. They are planning on adding more. There are more already in the game through rewards and stuff. But that's pretty cool. It means they have abilities. They can fly faster, further. All of that good stuff. And then down here, this is the good bit. This is what the whole video is leading up to, because this has got to be the most amazing thing ever. Because down here is the vehicle section, and you may have just seen there the Apex School. That's right, there's sports cars in this game. Not exactly Lamborghini, but they're pretty damn cool. So here we are. Now these are at the moment the most expensive thing in the game to build, and I think I can actually take it for a test drive. So I can. Here we are in there. I can put the music on. I can open the trunks to start with. Space does actually engage the handbrake, which is, you know, nice. So you can put stuff in the trunk. You can put the headlights on like that, which is pretty cool. You can have a passenger in there, and you can have epic trance techno music. I don't know, you should be able to hear that in the background, but if you can't, it's pretty amazing. Oh no, oh. So yeah, I'm just test driving it at the moment in the special kind of test drive place. Honk my horn. This is the greatest thing ever. So yeah, this is officially like the I think it is either the most or one of the most expensive things in the game to build. And I think once your guild has one of these cars and the Black Pearl, which is kind of like, well, it's based on the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean, your guild can actually form their own faction. Like their own like in-game faction, which is just insane. So I'm actually controlling with WASD, but if I hold space, I do like a handbrake turn, because it actually does have proper handbrakes, which is pretty damn cool. Run over all the chickens. Oh. driving along the beach. I mean, what other fantasy MMO lets you do this? Epic techno music. Okay, so I'll just bring it up now. It does handle very well, actually. Usually vehicles and MMOs are extremely clunky. Reverse, there we go. He says, right, okay, there we go. And the nice thing is, right, if you get out, the music fades. Which means if you're actually playing music out of your car, it means like people will hear it as they're driving past, which is just flipping hilarious. Although of course you could have someone in the passenger seat kind of, you know, playing their own music, but that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, I think we'll just go over here, just have a look at some of the things, and then that'll be a wrap. It's probably worth mentioning because you may have noticed that my mount has, more observant among you may have noticed that my mount now has armor on and it didn't last time. And for those who don't know and, like, you know, have the game wondering how you get it, if you go to any kind of stable hand / stable master, whatever it's called in this game, and like kind of stand in front of them, and you'll get two options that pop up on your screen by here. And if you enter the shop, you can buy armor there, and then if you click this here, you can equip it here. So you see it gives them extra defense and regen for various stats. Okay, so I think we'll just hop on the glider here, and I think actually on the way I might just show you what the western, so you can see the western houses there, pretty standard stuff really. I'll show you what the western ships look like. So the fishing boat's pretty much the same. This is the kind of trade ship you can get. I don't know if there's a variant of that at the moment for the Eastern. But the thing is, you can buy these even if you're not on the Western faction, which is nice. The Galleon, obviously, and the Clipper again. Now, this is a vehicle I haven't shown you. It's kind of it's like a really rudimentary tank. However, this one appears to have bugged the hell out. Well, that's awfully peculiar. Now we could probably... There we go. Ah, like the Galleon. And you know, you do feel the sails up and down and everything. Ship's very cool like that. Oh wait, no, I've already got a smackerel. Best weapon ever. Okay, so while I'm on the way there, another thing worth mentioning, if you did go into the alpha, you'll be mailed this item by a GM, and it allows you to create your own crest. So unlike in other games where the kind of guild has a kind of universal crest, in this they're personal. But you can get someone in your guild to copy the guild one, which is what I'm going to be doing, because I think ours is called East Tirana Trading Company or something. And you can actually get that put on the sails of his ships, and then, not this cape, but other cloaks allow you to put it on there as well. Okay, so whereabouts am I going? I've gone past it. God, this place is packed full of just everything. Okay, so just, you know, get into the end of it. Fences here, you know, simple, but you know, quite useful. Getting different types of fences for your land or your farms. And I think if we just take a stroll up here, actually no, I think we could probably go round, can't we? I hope we can go round. We can just take a quick look at the furniture, because all of the furniture and furnishings and whatever you put in your houses in this game, you do have to build it or purchase it from here. Oh, I should have just gone up the flipping road, shouldn't I? Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, here we go. It's like a little furniture place. Alright. Doesn't seem to have an awful lot in it at the moment. Oh, here we go. So you can buy different forms. These allow you to craft your own gear and whatever. You can buy chests. You can buy kind of like various work tables, so if you want to like be able to do crafting in your own house, a bit like in Landmark, you can do that. But as you can see here, they haven't actually added all of it yet. You can get picture frames. I don't know what you could put in the picture frames. I don't think they've allowed us to do anything with that yet, but it's still pretty damn cool. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for Mirage Isle. I mean, it's a pretty cool place. Even if you don't plan on like getting anything, it's a nice place to just stroll around while you're waiting for a friend to come online or whatever. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a nice concept. Instead of just having, you know, like a UI where you can get stuff, having an entire island, you know, it's pretty damn cool. So I've been Zenify. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, rating, like, favorite, whatever you want to do would be very much appreciated. And I will catch you on the next episode of whatever it is I do. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.